Scorpion Queen, reason for my fight. I was lost in the darkness, but you're my guiding light. I was lost within myself with no sense of purpose. But now that I have you, I see that it was worth it. Got me so confused, I don't know what to do. All I know that for now is all about you. You the accumulation of my dreams, 23 of my genes. X to the Y, average to a better mean. You be a better me, even with your flaws. I just hope that you accept me as being your Paul. You can't predict the future, just praying for the best. And I will always love you with this thing in my chest. Can't wait to see your face, can't wait to touch your hand, to fall in love with your eyes. Your wish is my command. The man on this earth will love you like I do. For you I will live, for you I die too. No matter where you go,
no matter where you go,
no matter where you are,
no matter where you
no
are,
matter where you go,
no matter where you go,
no matter where you are,
you're still in my
no matter where you go,
no matter where you go,
no matter where you are,
no matter where you
no
are,
matter where you go,
no matter where you go,
no matter where you are,
you're still my
forever my heart, forever my love. For you I pledge my life to the man up above, for granting me this gift to raise you as he see fit. Me and your mama gonna do this and that's a bet. As you grow in the belly, her skin begin to stretch. You're a chocolate drop, destiny manifest. It wasn't planned, but this is no mess. You was brought to us by God, eternally blessed. Yes, and don't forget that, nah, not at all. You're more than a conqueror, our weapons gotta fall. That are formed against you, Isaiah 54. 17 ain't even mention you, big bro. Believe means king, ruler, protector. You are the queen, job is to protect us. My shining glory, break up the dawn. No matter what happens, you'll always be my nurture hand.
Yo, this your boy Gangsterville. On my Sundays, when I like to chill and read the business section of the Sunday's paper, right when I'm getting to the most tip of the juiciest part, I must play the Enigma Sept Hour.
Hey, yo, play.
Yo, what's good, man?
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this. Now, boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. Hey, guy. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Do it again. Nah, do it again. You got that right. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, I know my wife Alicia looking at me crazy right now. She's like, no, it's not. Look, to those in podcast land, when you hear this, it will be my birthday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, the Cashapp is down below. It's in the description below. Feel free. Even though you guys haven't felt free in about a year and a half, I haven't received not one mysterious cash out. Not even a request. Like, y'all not even greedy to be like, hey, let me try to see if I can get money out of him. Let alone, yo, send your boy some cash. But anyway, I ain't tripping. I'm joking. It's all jokes. Like I said earlier today, there's some truth in jest. Anyway, this is episode 156 of the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. And we have a very, very special guest today. My man, Royce Lovett. Wait, now, it's the reason why it's special. And not because my man has a blue check on Instagram, because he's verified. Not because my mans have been on NBC The Voice, a nationwide syndicated show, gets broadcast everywhere because it's NBC. Not because my man's was signed to the legendary record label Motown. Nah. Not because my man's is even a Tallahassee hero. It's special because it's his birthday today too. Happy birthday to my man Royce Lovett. What up, boy? I appreciate you. Now, like last week, shout out to my man Joker, also Team Libra. Make sure my mic is okay. This episode was pre-recorded. I tried to wear the same outfit, but the lighting is definitely different for those in YouTube land and watching live. So, man, speaking of, make sure I ain't got no comments. So other than that, just to let y'all know that it's gonna be, it's already in the can, it's already here, but stick around because it's definitely an interesting and fun interview, and I'm just glad that my man's finally did it. I've been trying to get Royce on the podcast for the better of a year, not two, at least 2 years. Even a brief time that we were neighbors, which is something that we'll talk about too, because apparently there's been some changes in the Lovett's household for the better, I believe, and we're gonna talk about that. So y'all stay tuned for the interview. Hopefully at the 30-minute mark, if I don't sit here and run my mouth all day. Because it's my birthday. Yeah, boy. September 27th, holier than the 7th. Y'all already know that rhyme because I've said it 1,000 times. It's all in my mind. No matter what you assume, you can read the cap. Stay tuned. Ooh. Bars. Hold up. I'm gonna break the fourth wall. Fee, you watching me? You ain't watching me. Oh my God. Make sure my wife watching me. Oh, she loved it. Okay. She loved it. I see you. So I make sure I'm coming in clean. Go back to your TikToks. But anyway, I'm just breaking all the fourth wall. Like I ain't got nothing to talk about. What we got? Recent news. Last night went to go see 8 Ball and MJG. E, why did you hit that button? What happened? Nothing. It was just I was outside, man. I ain't been outside in like 11, 12 days. You know what I mean? I was quarantined. So it was good to be outside and kind of fearful too. Because it was like, all right. Even though I was asymptomatic, shouts out to the vaccine. It was still like, yo, I ain't trying to be quarantined again. Like, bruh, nah, don't trust them nudes over there. Like, nah. So it was like it was some anxiety. It was a little anxiety, but that was clearly taken care of because my boys showed up. Shouts out to my man JC. My man Stats the MC. My brothers, they pulled up. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. They pulled up, and we had a very good time with the vibes and just holding up the wall. You know what I'm saying? Looking cool as much as you can, being at least me being 40 years old. But one last day of being 40. And no, man, it was pretty dope. Shouts out to everybody that came out. Ran to my man the Beast. You know what I mean? Taz. DJ Vert was on the 1s and 2s. You know what I'm saying? Being cool. Shouts out to my man Vert. Walt G was out there. Of course, Dimp was doing the thing. My man Vol Alexander with the camera work. You know what I mean? Extraordinaire camera work. Turns out, I try to tell my wife, like, oh yeah, my man Vol, you know what I'm saying? He do his thing. She was like, I worked with him yesterday. Like, what? Yo, what? He gonna kill him because he hate that voice. Anyway. I was like, I worked with him yesterday. He's cool. All right, cool. You want to tell me you was working with another man? I don't care what photography. Videography only. You out here working with dudes, ain't gonna with your wedding ring on? Let me no. I am joking. Let me for a while for his birthday. Yeah, I am. No, man, shouts out to everybody that was out last night in the building. If I ain't called you out, blame it on my mind or just trying to protect the innocent. Maybe maybe you weren't supposed to be out. I don't want to call you out. I'm joking. No, it was cool, man. It was cool to see the two legends, MJG and 8 Ball. Like I ain't gonna sit here and act like I know every song of their discography. Of course, I my main group, the group I follow more than just anybody really is Cass. But now MJG and 8 Ball, you know what I'm saying, they paved that way. And yeah, it's mad songs that I grew up on from them. So it was good just to see them. Shot my man Marlon a video because I remember he went and copped the MJG solo joint back in the day. And it was fire. Like I know at some point, I was more of an 8 Ball fan than MJG. They both tight. They both equally tight. But I lean toward 8 Ball. Maybe because I was a fat dude too. But my man Marlon came back, was like, no, man, MJG album is fire. And it was. It was. So I respect both them dudes, man. And it was great to see them live. And I can cross that off the bucket list. Bucket list isn't deep, but that was one of them. And so it was good to see them live and do their thing. I wasn't mad. So 8 Ball, MJG, rap legends. Don't worry, people in the live feed. Nothing in the cup. It is what it is. It's only brown. Nothing else. Usually I start off with the bad news, but I decided to save it a bit. Unfortunately, it was announced that comedian and actor AJ Johnson passed away recently. Even though I think there's even some contention in when he actually passed away. So he passed away at the age of 55, which is definitely too young. It's way too young. AJ Johnson, of course, played roles in movies like House Party, Friday, and The Players Club. He also had an interesting part in the Eazy-E Dr. Dre beef, be it that I think he was hired to play Eazy-E, a character of Eazy-E, on both like diss videos, which is wild. I think he did the Dr. Dre joint, and then Eazy pulled up on him. Pull up on me. And he was like, oh, you funny. Let's you do that for me. I know they gotta be, I know he described it. Probably that white boy that be interviewing people. You can probably check out one of his videos. And but I can only imagine what if Eazy was like, oh, you think you funny, huh? All right, how about you do on this end? AJ like, I don't want to be. Oh, you're in the middle of it now, playboy. It was like, all right, you want to be funny, man? Come over here and do it over here for free. Nah, but I don't know if that's what happened. I'm just speculating. But I do think, matter of fact, I'm pretty sure there is a clip of AJ Johnson describing that whole scenario. So if you want to look that up, go ahead. Like I said, matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it was that white DJ guy, I'm not gonna say his name, who had the interview clip. So you may want to go check his archives, see if you can find it. Regardless, man, another part of, man, why people just can't rest in peace. Another part of AJ Johnson's passing is that his wife apparently put people on blast for not donating to the Go for me. Go for me. Not for you. Go for me. Put the money up. The GoFundMe page that was set up in his honor because apparently my man didn't have life insurance. And then, but as of now, as of press time, I like saying that. As of press time, money has been made. There was several donations, including several comedians who put in for the funeral costs. And so apparently the funeral costs is covered, including, and the wife is saying that she's going to put a little money to his surviving kids and perhaps start a school for kids that want to go into comedy or something of that sort. Now, probably already know this, but what I noticed was I went to her page, I went to her IG page, and outside of like the last page that she had, the last picture, she had like a montage or collage of pictures of her and AJ, and she was like, "Oh, my husband 26 years." I was like, "Oh man, that's touching." But then I went through the rest of her pictures, like all the way back to almost 2019. No sign of AJ. None. And I'm not saying that, if they've been married that long, hey, it may have been estranged. Estranged? I said that right? Estranged. I don't know the situation, but it was strange. I'm rapping. That like I didn't see, and maybe I missed him, but I didn't see any pictures of him outside of the montage that she made announcing his passing. Well, it was even not even weirder, but it was just like apparently she was close with Needy Leaks. Oh, the ghetto. Anyway, not funny because I'm talking about how Needy Leaks lost her husband too. And she had pictures of Needy Leaks' husband on her page before he passed away, like saying that, hey, I hope he survived, stay strong. I forgot his name. What's the man's name? Gary. She had pictures of Gary on her page. She had pictures of AJ. That's your husband, and you want to call people out for not putting money up? All right. Okay, cool. But hey, I'll say this. One thing I learned. Don't judge nobody marriage. Nope. What they have is what they have. It is not my business to judge what people got going on. I'm just saying that it looked peculiar. But hey, whatever they had going on, they had going on. And I'm just glad that they were able to put money up. I think she said also, too, it was reported that she wanted to, I guess, educate people on, I guess, make sure that you have life insurance, which is for real. I think, of course, if you got if you're doing a regular 9 to 5, more likely you get life insurance through your employer. But if you don't, especially if you're an independent contractor or if you got your own business, you want to make sure you got that handled. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, independent contractor. I mean, a podcaster, like you full-time podcasting, or a photographer, or even an entertainer, influencer, making a whole bunch of money on Instagram and TikTok. Hey, get your life insurance because you never know. Shouts out to all my people that sell life insurance. You can place your ad here. Yo, E, why you could gave me the plug? Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Speaking of life insurance, where is Kelly Price? Where is Kelly Price? We wants to know, where is Kelly Price? Where's she at? We want to see her too big face self on IG Live or something. Her face is too big. I'm sorry. Kelly Price looked better when she was overweight. I ain't gonna front. She was singing with Ron Osley. I was like, she a big girl. She lost that weight. I'm like, oh, She big boned for real. Whole face big. Cheeks and everything. No, let me. I'm coming out. Anyway, yeah, man. So apparently, no one has seen Kelly Price in the flesh. That was a bad choice of words. No one has seen Kelly Price physically, apparently since August of this year. It turns out, let me see if I can get the story right, because I'm freestyling. Turns out she had contracted COVID. She had symptoms. She was battling for a week. And after a week, she went to the hospital and was even in intensive care. And after a couple of weeks, like she got to the hospital, it even turned for the worse when she got to the hospital. Shut up, conspiracy theorists. She went for a turn for the worse. And then at some point, she is discharged. So her family had seen her when she was in the hospital. They was checking up on her, making sure she was okay. They pull up. Okay, I'm not going to sing it this time. They pull up, and she's not there. So they told she went home, and then they went to the crib. They're not allowed to go in the crib. And according to the family, it was the boyfriend that said, hey, nah, y'all can't come in here. So a couple weeks went by. They haven't been in contact with her. They called the police. Police pull up. Nothing is... And then I don't know what happens when the police pull up, but then they put out it's APP, whatever they do. We got missing persons report, and they announced her missing. Once they announced her missing, that's when one of her legal representatives came out and said, "No, she's fine. She's okay. She's being taken care of in a undisclosed location." What? Undisclosed? What? She was just in the hospital. What? Y'all went to another hospital? It was a clinic? Yeah, a COVID warehouse somewhere? What you mean undisclosed? That don't even make no sense. And why the family don't know? Undisclosed. So then on top of that, apparently her performance coach, I don't know what that is. Girl can sing. She's been singing for 30 years. Performance coach. I know she need, people need help, but performance coach, that don't even sound right. Anyway, her performance coach came out, was like, no, I talked to her on the 25th, which was yesterday, and she's fine. She's okay. She's still struggling, but she's okay. She's been struggling with COVID for a month and a half. Was in intensive care and whatever undisclosed location she in, she's still struggling. He's like, it means she don't need to be in that undisclosed location, playboy. I play girl because it was a lady. But anyway. Huh? Where is Kelly Price? Y'all around here, y'all found that girl in the mountains. That's cool. What about Kelly Price? Kelly Price, friend of mine. Kelly Price. Where's she at? More money, more problems, Kelly Price. That Puffy wouldn't put in the video because we know why. Puffy. Anyway, Kelly Price. Where's she at, man? So everybody is suspect of her boyfriend. They think he did something, man. So life insurance. How much you got on me, Fee? I just let the people know so right don't go missing the undisclosed location. He had COVID. He should have went to the moon. He got me in an undisclosed location. What's the life insurance? Nah, let me stop. I ain't worth killing. I know it don't matter. Ain't worth enough to get to kill. I'm straight. If he ain't gonna do nothing to me, she ain't gonna get no back. It ain't gonna be enough to kill me. I'm gonna go to Aruba. Nah, it's not enough. Again, life insurance agents. Be like, yo, I can get a plug here. Place your ad here. See what happens. Anyway, I'm done with that. I shouldn't be talking about death like that. That's horrible. Or even assuming. Let me take that back. I hope Kelly Price is fine and well, and I hope she's recovering. So yeah. Anybody know anything? Please say something. And other than that, man, all we can do is just pray for the best. But got to be more careful, man. Keep a circle tight. Oh, okay. Speaking of circles, let's go to the next part of the news. So, little brother said, "Oh heck no," to the reissue of that came out. I want to say something else, but I forgot it. Oh, so keep this podcast clean. Keeping it clean for the 99, 2000. Little brother said, heck no, to the reissue of the vinyl prints of the Listening and the Minstrel Show. Both Little Brother and Big Rapper Pooh, Big Little Brother, both Fonte and Big Rapper Pooh came out and was like, yo, ABB Records, which controls the vinyl of the Listening and controls, I think, all the royalties of the Listening and the vinyl of the Minstrel Show. Was putting out a reissue of the albums, really just try to make some money. Because that's what record companies do. However, Little Brother is not getting a piece of that money and haven't got anything since George Bush was in office. So they're like, yo, until we get our money, don't touch it. They're trying to pull a Anita. And I say this, if we did it for Sister Anita, let's do it for our brothers Pooh and Fonte. Like granted, I'm still on Tidal, and I don't think the Listening's on Tidal. So maybe if they get their stuff together, then we can have it on Tidal. I love the Listening. And shouts out to Marcel P. Black, because he was like, that's his favorite album. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Make sure our bros get their money. Now, if you want to go and listen to the Lord, may the Lord watch, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. If you want to go and check out all the other stuff, they said the DJ Drama Tape, you know what I'm saying? They get stuff off that. What was the other joint? The Chicken Circuit, they still get stuff off that. It was another one. What was not the off season? That's J. Cole. They had the other joint. I know I'm bad. Now, of course, anything that Fonte put out solo, anything that Pooh put out solo, they still getting the funds off of that. And apparently, think Fonte said that FE Music, they got new artists they about to put out. So I can check that out. Yeah. So also, speaking of rap duos, let me see, I got 8 Ball and MJG. Saw them last night. Now we're talking about Little Brother. And now we got Outkast. Whoop, whoop. Of course, they just had their reissue of the ATLiens album. And speaking of, got me wondering. Well, you guys gonna have to wait for something. Got something in the bag, but y'all gonna have to wait. Anyway, yeah. So of course they did the reissue of ATLiens. They had the video. Told y'all about the video. Man, they got a video game, and no, big boy, stop. Like that thing looked like a Back in the Future game on Nintendo. But like 2021, it's quite simplistic to the point which is like, why? Why? I get it, but man, the album stands on its own. You gotta do all this other gimmicky stuff, man. I think y'all trying to get y'all money, but chill out. I know it's Big Boy, because we already know Dre don't care about that stuff. We know it's Big Boy. Yeah, you got fans out here, bro. You got fans out here, but let the album stand on its own. We'll do all the extras. I do want that ATLien back, though. I ain't gonna front. It's already sold out. I was gonna cop it and not tell Fee. He paid for it in my private account that she don't know nothing about in Aruba. So she tried to kill me for life insurance. All my money gonna go there. Well, I did want the ATLiens back. It was looking kind of straight. I think it was like $60 for a bat. It's an Outkast bat, but $60 for a bat. Boy style. Speaking of boy style, apparently there's a trailer for a new Netflix documentary on Kanye. The title is titled Genius. Genius. I think it should have been titled Not Today, because I ain't watching it. Stop, bro. We good. Nah. Again, let your stuff stand on its own. We don't need the extras, man. I understand it's 2021. You got to have multimedia platforms, and you just can't deliver music. But stop. Drop the album, keep it moving. Go and do something else. We don't even want to know about what you was doing with the college dropout. We know enough. We straight. You know what I mean? There you go. It's all good, baby. Ain't even put it out there. We good. Anyway, before I get to the interview, I know y'all waiting. Y'all should be waiting because it's a good interview. Again, that's the theme of it today. Rap duos, or maybe this is a trio rather. Rap groups. Rap wars. Anyway, Fuji's announced a war tour, and it's already catching flack. No Roberta. See what I did there? Yeah, so apparently they did a first show in New York, and people was talking smack. It was talking smack about I guess their performances. They showing up late, and they only did like a few songs and dipped out. Look, man. First of all, they probably just got together. Probably haven't even really practiced yet. And it's not much you can do. It's raps. Just beat in the microphone. Some songs from 25 years ago. That's probably not even relevant to their life now. But you like it. I like it. We love it. But that's not the point. No, you want to see them. You want to see them perform. But man, look, people 50 years old, bro. They 50 years old. They ain't finna go out there and be jumping all around. Ain't nobody snorting coke like the Rolling Stones. Chill out. Just sit there and be like, oh, dang, they perform. Cool. Just make sure they ain't rapping over vocals. They ain't rap over vocals, but he said they played them songs. All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? This ain't 2020. This ain't 2002. They ain't got that energy, man. People get grown kids. Grown. Kids all grown. Grandparents. Matter of fact, I think Lauren literally is a grandparent. I'm sorry, your generic hip-hop show isn't, Astro World. Relax. You know what I'm saying? It's our article the other day. Shouts out my girl Adrian, TT Talks. She posted an article from The Root trying to deconstruct Lauryn Hill's miseducation of Lauryn Hill, talking about it's whack. Like, oh, I know y'all don't want to hear this because you love it so much, but the album's kind of whack. And they had nothing to say. They had nothing to say. Just, Lauryn was a side piece. We know. We know she was a side piece. That ain't the point. It's the music. It still touches soul. I'm a whole dude, and I be in here singing X Factor. I got a whole wife over here. And I still be singing X Factor with all my heart. Why? Because it sound good. It's good sounding. I don't care if Lauryn was Wyclef's side piece and he's still with his wife right now. Don't matter. We still vibing. Like, what are you talking about? Ain't like it's R. Kelly and we got to think about, okay, I ain't gonna do that. But anyway, got to think about Aaliyah. Like, hold up. Age ain't nothing but a number. Nah, bro. Get your butt out of here. Anyway, just... Y'all gotta stop. Stop trying to deconstruct everything, thinking it'll make you look smart. It doesn't. Just not liking something doesn't make you smart. It doesn't show great critical thinking skills just because you go against the grain or simply goes against the grain. Have some meaning behind it. Really think. Maybe not even going against the grain. Maybe if you go this way, go diagonal, crisscross, whatever. There's various ways you can do things. Just going the opposite doesn't show that, I'm smarter than you guys. Because maybe, just maybe, every now and then, the people get it right. The people know. The people aren't dumb. You end up being a dummy because you're just going against what they're going for because you think going against it is being smart. It's not. It's not great critical thinking skills. Stop it. Think like for real. I told you this before. I ain't even getting to that. Maybe we can go on to the next song. I've got to tell y'all the song I played before. Y'all know that song. I started off with my joint. That was me, Enigma September, featuring Joyce Lovett. Joyce Lovett. Anna finna go beat me. Anna finna go find me and be like, who is Joyce Lovett? Like, my bad, sis. Had a whole Scorpio out here messing around to get beat up. Anyway, first song I played today, man, was "Still My Heart." That was me and Joyce Hart, which I think she about to change her last name very, very soon. Joyce, let me know. Of course, that was a song about my daughter since this weekend we had National Daughters Day, and because it's my birthday, I just want to play one of my songs. So, hey, it is what it is. But next, I'm gonna play you guys my man Shem, Rivera, 1,000 Words, and then we're gonna come back with this interview with my man Royce Lovett. So this is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.
Hey, yo, O-Play.
Yo, what's good, man?
What you got going on your side, man?
Man, I'm listening to the homie Enigma, man. That Enigma September hour, man. Dope podcast, man. You know what we do, man. Shouts out to all the indie artists. It's the Set the Bar Review Mix Show. We air every Wednesday at 8 p.m. EST. Artists, submit your music to setthebar11@gmail.com. If you submit your music, we hope you set the bar, but we prefer if you raise it.
Yeah. They say it's worth 1,000 words, but it ain't for the truth. I just need the truth, cause I don't see it in my Polaroid. Is it black or white? Change my lens, new side. Opacity on 0 with the natural. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Hope it ain't for the birds. I just need the truth, cause I don't see it in my Polaroid. Is it black or white? Change my lens, new side. Opacity on 0 with the natural light. It's like they don't care what is in the frame until it's framed. Do I need to focus if I'm not going insane? Don't jump cause it ain't worth it. Got no one else to blame. You did this to yourself. Now you feel the pain. I feel like all our bad decisions coming up. Now I need a mop to go and clean it up. It's bad enough that you just keep ignoring it. Shame the devil, yeah, stop exploring. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Hope it ain't for the birds. I just need the truth, cause I don't see it in my Polaroid. Is it black or white? Change my lens, new side. Opacity on 0 with the natural light. No.
Boom, boom, boom. And we back. This is your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. Again, I'm not going to tell you guys what song was just played because I don't know yet. What I do know is that we have a very, very special guest. Let me run. I wrote a little thingamajig in his very young life. My man has done so much. He's a husband, a father, a rapper, singer, guitarist, as you can see in the background, and actor. Just learned that. He's been signed to the legendary record label Motown. He's hosted his own TED Talk. He's on national television with The Voice. He's toured throughout the country and the world. And he's now a new citizen of Seattle, Washington. My birthday twin, Royce Lovett.
Yeah.
Like, granted, I usually don't do like intros like that.
Yo, but I appreciate the love, man. Birthday twin, September babies. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Actually, to those in podcast land, once if you listen to the podcast, once it drops, that day is today. It's our birthday, so make sure you reach out to both of us and give us our props. Yo, speaking of the birthdays, I guess I don't know how flattering this is. I didn't know. I always knew it was it's me, you, Lil Wayne, Gwyneth Paltrow, Meatloaf, and Alvel Lorraine. I can't ever say her name. I think I actually got it right this time. Sorry, Canada. But this person, I didn't know until like a few months ago, and was utterly surprised.
Who?
Trick Daddy.
Trick
Daddy. Yeah.
Talking about Trick
that Trick Daddy. Yeah.
you can just see up the street.
Right. Now, what a given day, you just walk around Tallahassee. But yeah, man. Yeah. I was surprised. I don't know how it came about, but yeah, I looked it up and confirmed, and I think he old. 70. I think he was born in 74.
Word. Okay. All right. 100. 100. September 27th. 09. 27. I like it.
You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm glad to have you on here, man. It's been great. Just knowing you. You've been like, despite all of the accolades I just ran off, you have been the most humblest guy ever. And how do you do that? How do you remain humble? That's the first question.
Yo, man, I think I don't know. Maybe that's I don't know, bro. Like I think maybe just realizing that there's always like on a 100 basis, there's always gonna be somebody out there that does something better than you. There's always gonna be somebody out there that prefers something, like I prefer my mama greens over somebody else's mama greens. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be like the opinions and things out there. I think that maybe I owe this to my parents, but like at a young age, I think I don't know, it just came to some realization that at any given time on the planet. I take COVID for example. Any given time on the planet, like what you think you're really good at will not matter at all.
Right.
Yeah. And you just gotta be you gotta love every moment of life, really. So if I'm worried about what mountain somebody else is on, or if I really want people to know what mountain I'm on, then I'm forgetting all the other moments that's happening. I guess I don't know.
Well, that's what's crazy, bro. Because like you are on a mountain. Like I was thinking about it earlier, and I'm like, yo, like really outside of I'm gonna tick somebody off. Outside of T-Pain, especially within like I guess the 80s babies in particular. Outside of T-Pain, like you like the only person I can really think of that made it, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like
man.
being that you've been signed, like you cross all the checks in regards to what is making it. You know,
Wow, man.
Being signed to a major label, being on national television, you know, doing all these things across the country or whatever. Like to me, like, yeah, I mean, you are in that echelon. I just saw a YouTube video.
Yo.
Now,
wow, bro.
Like, you know what I mean?
Hearing you say that is like I'm flattered and wow, like it kind of makes me think about, you know, going back to like when I was on The Voice, when I lost the battle and I came back home, they pull you to a room and they ask you lots of questions, and a counselor and asked you a lot of questions. And for a little while, I was like, yo, why are you asking me all these questions? I'm just kind of ready to go. Like, I've been here for a long time and I'm kind of ready to get back to the crib. But then it hit me after she asked me, do you have something good to go home to, a few times? And it kind of hit me. I was like, man, like they've been doing this show for a long time. Obviously, they know the pressure that comes behind it. And is a question that they have to ask. And in that moment, I felt this overwhelming sense of gratitude from just my birth. You know what I mean? Like, wow, regardless of however my life was, whatever food I could eat and couldn't eat, whatever places I could go and couldn't go, whatever my mama told me not to touch when we went to the stove, like regardless of like all those things, I'm really grateful that I can be grateful for something. I'm really grateful that I can say that I have something good to go home to. I think at some point of our lives, we feel like we made it, and I think at some point of our lives, because I know there's a point in my life where I did feel like I wrote a song called "Ballad" my last album with Motown called "Loving Other Dreams," and after I wrote that song, there was so much talk around the label and with other folks that I was like, oh, I mean, I just made it. This is about the world about to change. And I do think sometimes if you let your head grow in a certain way, that hinders like the growth of your soul and the growth of your humanity. But right after that, I felt like I hit a low, like a big low, when certain things didn't happen with that song that I thought was supposed to happen.
Right.
And I think in that moment, it was another one of those moments that made me realize, like, if we as men, black men, as black people, if we as people in general, no matter what color we are, if we allow, other people's approval to make us or break us, then we're gonna allow other people's disapproval to make us or break us. Right. And I mean, all in all, like, I feel really grateful to have been the places and done the things that I've done. I'm just happy to like be here and be of service inside of music and writing and touching lives, no matter if it's like 70 people in a room or 70,000 in a stadium. I love what I do, and I think that we just gotta love living life. You gotta love people around you even more. Man, I could talk forever about that. Just like how much I think love has to do with everything.
No, trust me, I know with us September Libras, apparently we talk forever. We can do it. I do it every hour. I do it every week for an hour. But no, man, that's interesting, man. Like, and also, well, let me say this, because when you said when they asked you had something good to go home to, let me not be rude. How's the family? How's
beautiful, man. They're loving it up here. Yeah, the mountains, hikes, the parks, the food. I love Thai food. There's a lot of Thai food up there.
Hey.
Everybody's doing good, man. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Now, speaking of birthdays, I'm a weirdo, because your wife shares the same birthday with my daughter. So
word.
Yeah. So that whole.
Why did I not know that?
I don't know. Like, I think, how long did I think I figured that out last year when me and Pete moved into the house. I think that's when I learned Hannah's birthday, and I was like, oh snap, that's Mackenzie's birthday. So yeah, the whole Libra Scorpio thing. But no, regardless, love you guys. Love that you guys are able to escape, if you will. I'm gonna say it. I love Tallahassee, but it is what it is. Y'all escape. How has that transition been? In I guess the past weeks or so. How has it been going from Tallahassee to Seattle?
Man, that's the farthest you can get away from Tallahassee in the states. That's crazy, right? Complete opposite across the map, bro.
Exactly, right.
I feel like it's been exciting, hard, emotional. All my family's there. A lot of my friends are there. That's like hometown love. Like, especially like during like COVID and the protests, I think I found this like new found love for the people in Tallahassee, and respect. It's been interesting. I love adventures. Like point me in the direction and tell me to go. Like I love going on adventures. Like this is going to be a fantastic experience. Just in the Pacific Northwest, there's so many things that are different up here. And it's been interesting. Tallahassee is always home. My mom, my dad came to visit for a little while up here, and that was fantastic. And they're sad to go, but it's been really interesting. Like even the process, like getting here, like why I'm up here, as far as like working with a church, helping them with like music and tapping into the community and songwriting, just all those different things. The story behind that is just like really interesting, and just seeing how God pulls things together, even if it wasn't something that you asked for directly, but it was that answer to prayer. Just like when you believe in prayer, and you believe in, like, talking to yourself so you know your own voice. That way, when you hear God's voice, you're not questioning. I think that's the problem a lot of nowadays. We don't talk to ourselves enough. And so when we hear God's voice, we're wondering if that was that me, or was that God, or was that? So for those out there who think you're a weirdo for talking to yourself, you're not. Keep talking to yourself.
Thank you. I'm gonna. It happens all the time. And I think you're right in that. When you don't quiet, you have to learn how to quiet yourself. Not quiet yourself, but quiet the noise.
Yeah.
To allow God to speak to you. I think that's another thing too. Is being able to, shut things down and allow that voice to come through. Because if not, if it's cluttered, then not saying that God can't get through, but it may not be as calm as you would like it. It just won't be a nudge. you may have to really force something for you to see because you got so many distractions. So I definitely endorse people to, take that quiet time, take that time to settle your mind, meditate. Yeah. I actually, even with my daughter, I've been trying to teach her, how to meditate, how to just quiet her mind at times or whatever. So so she'll know whenever she gets in a situation where she feels like there's a lot, probably now because she's only 4. But you know what I'm saying? Once you get older, she'll have that practice of knowing that, okay, let me just quiet myself and allow, God to just come to me and lead me to what I need to do.
Giving her keys to success, bro.
Trying, bro. Trying. But yeah, now coming with the Seattle thing. I know you said you working with a church. Like, was that what led you to Seattle as opposed to anywhere else?
I think that's what got me here. Like short story. I think that's what got me here. But honestly, I think I was just really praying for a lot of things, and a lot of it had to do with wanting to be in a place to see my wife and I goals flourish together. I know, and this is nothing that she's ever said. Like, she's never said only your goals are flourishing. She's never said that. She's always seen our goals working together. But also as a husband and just as a friend, you're listening to your favorite person in the world talk about dreams and ideas. And so I was kind of thinking about some of these things that we want to do in regards to like building Black wealth for our family, and real estate and investing and being entrepreneurs and taking risks and seeing the world and like what traditions that we have to break, what things that we got to take out of our refrigerators that our grandmothers had on the refrigerator that we just need to like start eating different foods and digesting different thoughts. And so that's what I was like praying for, and it opened doors into a place where what's really cool actually, like you don't hear a lot of churches. I'm at a church right now called Overlake in Seattle, Washington, and you don't hear a lot of churches like say, hey, we want to move in a new direction and we want to focus on justice and we want to focus on racial equity and we want to focus on, and the list just kind of kept going, and it was funny because those were the things I was praying for. It was like, these are our goals, and I was like, hey God, can you open up a door where I can kind of dive in on that, like at the ground level, and work. And literally, my wife was like, gotta be so cool. Maybe that's like a ministry level. And then I was like, yeah, but I think I would need like an introduction. And then like 2 days later, I got a phone call for someone that I write music for. That was like, hey, I want to introduce you to. That's exactly how it happened. And when you see God work that way, regardless if like I never saw myself like going and being a part of like church leadership, you see God move that way, you just got to be like, that was God, and I need to learn and hear what he say about this thing, because that's my heart. Like when you hear what I rap about, what I sing about, what I write about is love. And I talk about romantic love all the time, but also this love of like, love yourself, love your people, love others, fight for people, whether that's like in your vote or maybe just down to throwing hands. If you need to throw hands for someone, you know what I mean? And I think that love, you know, MLK said it the best, you know, love drives out darkness. You know,
right.
Tupac said it the best. We got to change the way we eat. We got to change the way we treat each other. We got to change the way we live. You know, if we're going to see some changes. And so really that's what got me up here. Yeah.
No, that's dope, man. And it kind of leads to another question I had regarding being active or activism, the music and the type of music that you typically do. Granted, you are able to go in, well, like you said, you rap, you sing, so it go from rap to gospel to R&B. Like you have a range of genres that you kind of switch through, which is great. But in particular, there is a grounding that you pretty much do Christian or gospel music in a sense. And it seems like within that culture, if you will, the mixing of activism within that genre can be kind of tricky. And I just take from, I remember listening like when he did the Anatomy out. I can't think of the name of the album right now. I mispronounced it anyway, but really went into you know activism and really talking a little Black Power, and it ruffled some feathers.
Yeah.
How do you like tiptoe, if you have to, that line of, okay, I really want to speak on civil rights, or just being an activist through my music, yet I don't want to, make those that probably listen to my music the most uncomfortable and, maybe want to walk away.
Yo, great question, man. Like me personally, I find myself on this line of like gospel music, mainstream music, and that's never been my goal. Like I've always just wrote music. If you ask me, is mainstream music that's positive, and that's how I got to Motown. And when I got to Motown, the reason why I was a little hesitant when I said, "Hey, we want to like promote you with gospel artists," I was a little hesitant because I was like, "Hey, like, well, I don't think gospel world wants what I'm talking about." And in my whole career, up until getting signed, I was playing at colleges and clubs and bars. Like churches weren't calling me to come play. And it was funny, like right after I got signed and I did some stuff with gospel artists and they named some of my music gospel, which to be honest with you, I'm okay with the word because gospel just means the now truth. And if you spit in the truth, then that's what it is. So it was funny after I got like a gospel stamp, it felt like churches were like, "Hey, we can call Royce now." and so like, and then I got in like different communities. To be honest with you, I don't know like what's the appropriate approach. I kind of think that whatever your life is meditating on, being like, if it's like selfish gain or if it's love or if it's flourishment of people, like whatever your life is focused on, then that's where you're going to impact the most folks for the better or for the worse. I feel like I keep quoting people. Lupe Fiasco, he says some people make food, some people make liquor. He choose to make food. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where I stand on it too. Church in America has a long history of not giving a damn about social justice. Because that's what's been highlighted. Because mostly what's been highlighted is white evangelical church when you think of America. Now, when you do a little digging, you brush all that to the side, you find communities of the Black church that is everything to that community. The Black church was their community centers. Black churches was where Uncle Nay that needed, a business loan. He went to the Black church to get a business loan. This is where we held meetings because we couldn't hold meetings anywhere else. That's where we sold produce because we couldn't sell produce nowhere else. That's where we taught our kids. That was the first schools. The church has such a root inside our community. That's why I think that we can't let, man shake it out of there. I think that man's gonna be man, and we gonna mess up. You know what I mean? I don't think that any of my thoughts can get pushed through clearly to the masses through one song or through a podcast or through an interview or through a book. I think that we can't like hold people too tightly to how to navigate social justice. I think we all of us collectively need to just start working together in finding truth. When I tiptoe in different rooms, I find myself hurting people more than when I'm just loud, to be honest with you. When I'm not sure what to say here or not sure who I'll offend, I actually find myself offending more people. I think it's better when folks know who you are and know what you stand for. Know when you mess up and then you correct yourself. Because I can't live my life, wondering what folks are thinking about me. I have to kind of live my life knowing that they are thinking the truth or they are thinking a lie, and then just let it go. You know what I mean? Has that situation been hard to navigate as an artist? Yes. Because, gospel radio doesn't want to play my records because it's not gospel enough. And mainstream radio plays what mainstream radio plays. We all hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like Cardi B, she said like an amazing quote when everybody was like attacking her for the one of the videos she put out. She said, the reason why I'm in the position I'm in is because y'all put me there. And my sister Rhapsody, she's empowering Black women all the time, but y'all not giving her the platform to continue to do so.
Right.
So it's less about like, it's a collective thing. We need to stop like wondering where we fit in. Just start coming to the table. I mean, whether that's Black, white, religion, politics, we just need to start coming to the table and doing stuff for ourselves. You know what I mean? I think I said a lot just then, and some of it might not make sense.
No, it's making total sense. No, it's making total sense, bro. Like, you basically, first, the main thing I got is to be honest, and with honesty and truth, that's gonna bring everything to you. It's when you try to navigate is when there's an issue, but you just come in with your truth or with the truth, your truth. When you come with the truth, then everything else is gonna fall in line because there's nothing that can get away in the truth and the light. So that's it. So no, perfect sense, bro. We'll go ahead and do this though. Go ahead and get a couple of these tracks. I believe it's the last few songs you actually dropped. Now on YouTube land, we're gonna give you guys a snippet. Podcast will give you the whole thing, so y'all just be patient in YouTube land. Or go find the podcast and go listen to the whole song. Right now, I'm gonna give you guys Good Morning and then Skin Tone. Then we're gonna come back and wrap this thing on up with my man Royce Lovett. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby.
Oh, na, na, na. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Take a look around. The sun is looking down. Yeah, everybody running with their heads on the ground. Double legs with a smile, walking dead for a while. Yeah, everybody running with their heads on the ground. Alright, you're royal. Pick up that crown, get your head out that soil. Live for your dreams, don't wait for tomorrow. Morning, seems you've been sleeping for a morning. Morning, child, good morning. The sun is here to tell you who you are. Listen up, you're a star. They say I ain't rap enough. I'm loving it. Yeah. I'm loving it. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Yo, Lil Jackie was skinny, not need brown sugar. Hopscotch queen, ain't no messing with the girl. Mama got the clothes lying down on the bed. Purple beads dancing in the twist on her head. Mama love it, daddy love it. Grandma, sister, and brothers too. She loved to read from cover to cover. A day as a star you never do. They said she could do anything. She didn't believe it, cause she couldn't see it. And I know just what she thinking. She just a child, ain't noticing nothing. What to me, how she see that you frontin'? I said a smile, but really want nothing. Magazine now, ain't looking like her. Man, and she see that, don't need nobody to tell her she laugh. Something to get be that talk like see that. New school ain't for me. Tell about what I see. I'm thinking about wearing weave, changing my hair, some things. So the mama gotta please. No one get teased. No one these ripped jeans. Showing my legs and my knees. You know what I mean? You don't know what I mean. Open your eyes and you see the world is cold. And we got here on our own unless we get in the zone. Zone. Think about changing my skin tone. I'm loving your skin tone. I'm loving your skin tone. I'm in love with your skin tone. Baby, they still wrong. Baby, you're not alone. I'm loving your skin tone.
All right, boom, 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 and we back. This is boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. What you just heard was my man Royce Lovett, bit more and skin tone. And speaking of skin tone, I know. Let me see, you had two homies, a few of my homies' babies in there. Shouts out to Talithia and Harold.
Yes.
Yes. Was it? It was one of them girls, Hannah Harper, Harley Hamper Harper. Like, like I know all these girls got H names, but like the last three, I'll just be like, all right, I'm not gonna remember all your names, so I'm just gonna like Hannah Harper, Haley, Harley, Harpy, Happy, whatever. Oh. But no, man, yo, that was a dope video. How did you come up with the concept for the video for that song?
Yeah, I wanted to make the video an experience at the same time. And it was one of the coolest days ever, man. So a good friend of mine, Alex Workman, during the pandemic, he just hit me up and he was just like, bruh, I want to do something. Let's work. You got an idea? Let's make it happen. So I was like, well, I got this song called Skin Tone, and I want to make some black kids feel incredibly valuable the day of the shoot. So he was like, great, like what if we did this? So we found a warehouse and we were like, hey, the idea is these black kids don't see themselves on magazines, period.
Right.
So we're going to do a magazine shoot. And that was the concept. So we raised up a huge drop. I needed to be. We had more lights than there should have been. Like there was lights pointing in directions that didn't even need to point there. We just wanted more lights so the kids could be like, yo, like this is awesome. We had boxes of equipment stacked up just to make it feel like it was like, yo, where am I? You know? We had a green room set up and snacks and water and kids came in and they had like a form that they could fill out and I was like, yo, you want some of these snacks? It was so cool. Like the kid, one family came in and the kids were like, about to grab some snacks. When the mom was like, wait, I don't know if that's for you. And I was like, nah, this is all for them. They get as much as they want. And you should have seen the kids' face, bro. They were like, so I can have 2 packs of Oreos. I was like, you can have all the Oreos.
Right.
Like, you want some pizza too? We about to order pizza. You want a sub? What do you want on your sub? What do you want on your pizza? So if that music video never came out, that day is forever sketched in my brain. Just seeing the smiles and the laughter and the beauty that was in that room.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, man. I want to do it again. Like I don't like. I'm looking for some funding to just keep reshooting that video.
Right.
With more kids, with more people, with different ages. Just keep reshooting the video.
Yo,
I want to do that, man.
Yo, just kind of just annually just pop up, boom, we got another version.
Yeah.
This is the older, you know what I'm saying? This is a senior version.
Yeah.
This is the millennial version. This is the Gen and Z version. Yeah. I see what you're going with that. That'd be dope.
Like 100.
That'd be dope. It was another baby in there I knew. I mean, babies, like I got all kind of babies, so I used to coach football. So I think I had another baby in that video too. I was like, hey, I know that kid. But regardless, so granted, we talked about, coming up, doing all the things with Motown and The Voice, and now into Seattle. Can we, going back to that conversation, can we expect to see you in more of a leadership role in the church? Like, do you think you're gonna go that direction?
I'm not. I think that whatever unfolds from this will unfold. I don't have any like goals that I want to see myself like doing more of this in church or doing more of that in church. I told myself I wasn't gonna tell nobody this, but here it is. So I do have. So I do have pastor on. It does feel a little weird. I ain't gonna lie. So some people.
Mad? We ain't mad. We love it. We love it. I did it anyway.
So some folks, that have walked up that have been like, "Hey, pastor," and I'm like, "Oh, me,
right."
Oh, he's on me. Oh, hey. It's been interesting. I think that like you're going to continue to see Royce as the rapper, the TikToker, the activist. You're going to continue to see all day working on new music. If you see me in a different light, that's just what happened. But right now, I don't see anything being like publicized or anything like that. But yeah.
No, that's dope. That's dope, man. Proud of you. I've always been proud of you. Even like you said, when you was doing the bars, you was coming up to WVF Fest, you know what I'm saying, doing the in-house concerts and things of that sort. And so in this new journey, new location, you know, still gonna support you, still gonna look out for you, in all of that. And I encourage those, especially here in Tallahassee, to continue to support Royce. Matter of fact, knowing how things go, you probably get more support now that you in Seattle. Like, oh, he's from here. Like, he was here the whole time. Now you want to step up
for real, bro.
Well, before we get up out of here,
yeah,
because I knew you were gonna have your guitar.
Oh snap! That's pretty. That is
still
pretty.
Know how to
Yo, yeah, it's time to learn, bro. But that is pretty.
Yeah, all I got is this A. Is this A or E? I don't know.
Let me hear it.
Whatever that. It's not tuned. It's not tuned at all. My mic is gonna. That's all I got. I was like, I'm not gonna do an interview with Royce and not bring out my acoustic because I know what he gonna have his. Oddly enough, Mackenzie loves this guitar, so
lessons,
hopefully,
lessons.
Yeah. But anywho, man, yo, I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time out to do this. Again, bro. Give Hannah and the boys my love, not just from me, but also from Felicia. She's in the back with Kobe right now.
Cool.
Actually, I gotta tell you something after we get off of here.
Okay.
Crazy. But regardless, those out there, YouTube land, y'all make sure if you're not already, go and follow Royce. You can go to his YouTube page, the official. You got Royce Lovett Vivo. You know, you big. If you got a Vivo page, so just let y'all know. But no, y'all make sure, man, follow Royce. You know what I'm saying? All social medias. His music is available any and everywhere. Just search Royce Lovett, and boom, it's there.
Yeah.
Those in podcast lands, information be in the description below. Again, hit my man's up. And also too, if you're in the Seattle area, y'all make sure to holler at my boy, man, and give him some support because his greatness personified. This is my boy. Without further ado, again, man, I appreciate you, and we see you guys next week. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. Cash, you got time, baby.